hate you. Where would you be without me?
Jim Riegel, Joe LotR, Randall William Cook, and Alex Funke used a computer motion capture system to create the split-personality character of Gollum and Smeagol in The Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers.
It was me.
Not only could he spin a web, but Spider-Man could practically fly thanks to the sweeping visual effects created by nominees John Dykstra, Scott Stockdike, Anthony La Molinera, and John Fraser. And over in a galaxy far, far away, created by George Lucas, nominees Rob Coleman, Pablo Hellman, John Knoll, and Ben Snow built a new all-digital universe for Star Wars Episode II, Attack of the Clones. And the Oscar goes to Jim Riegel, Joe LotR, Randall William Cook, and Alex Funke for The Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers.
This is the first Academy Award for Joe LotR and Alex Funke, and the second for Jim Riegel and William Randall Cook. They both won Oscars in 2001 for The Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring.
Thank you, Academy. Thank you, Peter Jackson, for directing 3 pieces of cinematic history and allowing us to be involved in it. Fran Walsh, Barry Osborne, New Line, Mark Odesky, Lauren Ritchie, Dean Wright, Libby Hazel, my family, Teresa Sarin Jackson, and Weta Digital in Wellington, New Zealand.
Thank you all for this amazing award, and thanks especially to the incredible people at Weta Digital and Weta Workshop who helped make this all possible. And thanks, Abby and Sophia.
Especially our amazing animation department.
Ethan Van Der Ren and Michael Hopkins for The Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers. Richard Hims and Gary Rystrom for Minority Report. Scott A. Hecker for Road to Perdition. And the Oscar goes to Ethan Van Der Ren and Michael Hopkins for The Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers.
This is the first Academy Award and first nomination for Ethan Van Der Ren and Michael Hopkins.
There's so much insanity in the world right now. We feel particularly blessed to work with such a tight-knit and talented group of people in Wellington, New Zealand. They've all poured their heart and soul into making this movie and become a family in that process. And we share this award with all of you, and we want to thank a few of you.
Yes, I would like to thank Peter Jackson and Fran Walsh for this amazing vision that they have.
We want to thank Barry Osborne and Mark Odesky for your tenacity.
And I would like to thank Chris Ward and Rose Doherty for their unflagging support of us right the way through.
David Farmer, Brent Burge, Jason Cannabis, David Whitehead, Chris Boyes, Michael Samanik, Mike Hedges, thank you all. We wouldn't be here without you.
Business does an elf, a man, and a dwarf have in the Riddermark? Speak quickly!
We track a band of Uruk-hai westward across the plain. They've taken 2 of our friends captive.
Look for your friends, but do not trust to hope. It has forsaken these lands.
We're lost. I don't think Gandalf meant for us to come this way. He didn't mean for a lot of things to happen, Sam.
I come back to you now, at the turn of the tide.
Sauron's forces have begun their attack. He is using Saruman to destroy your people.
They were unarmed. They had no warning.
This is but a taste of the terror that Saruman will unleash. You must fight.
I will not risk open war.
Open war is upon you, whether you would risk it or not.
A new power is rising. Its victory is at hand.
It is an army bred for a single purpose, to destroy the world of men.
You must lead the people to Helm's Deep.
By order of the king, the city must empty.
Where is she? The woman who gave you that jewel.
The alliance between men and elves is over. Our time here is ending. Arwen's time is ending. Let her go.
Where is it?
Just tie him up and leave him.
No!
You know the way to Mordor.
There will be no dawn for men.
It's the ring.
Frodo!
It's taken hold of you.
You have the gift of foresight. Tell me what you have seen.
He is not coming back.
The defenses have to hold.
They will hold.
There is nothing for you here. Only death.
There is still hope.
Good evening. And what is it that made it so momentous? What made it so popular worldwide, The Lord of the Rings? Is it the unique scale of the almost impossible task? 25,000 people, experts in front of the camera and behind it, traditional storytelling mixed with new technology? Is it the beauty of New Zealand's countryside? Or is it simply the story itself, the journey, good people, traveling, young and old, in a fellowship of friends? And for me, the answer is quite simple. J.R. Tolkien, as we have to call him these days, imagined Middle-earth in those books. Peter Jackson makes you believe in Middle-earth by taking you there. The Lord of the Rings, Return of the King.
You bow to no one.
Welcome Academy Award winner, Angelina Jolie.
The production designer's job is to design and build everything you see on the screen. They can make you believe you're at a racetrack, in a hobbit house, at an artist studio, on a British warship, or even in a samurai village in Japan. The nominees for achievement in art direction are Ben Vinost for the art direction and Cecile Heidemann for the set decoration of Girl with a Pearl Earring. Lily Kilvert for the art direction and Gretchen Rau for the set decoration of The Last Samurai. Grant Major for the art direction and Dan Henna and Alan Lee for the set decoration of The Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King. William Sandell for the art direction, and Robert Gould for the set decoration of Master and Commander, The Far Side of the World. Janine Opalwall for the art direction, and Leslie Pope for the set decoration of Seabiscuit. And the Oscar goes to Grant Major for Lord of the Rings, Return of the King. For set decoration, Dan Hanna and Alan Lee.
This is the first Academy Award for Grant Major, Dan Hanna and Alan Lee, who were previously nominated last year for The Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers.
Get going. Well, on behalf of all of us in the art department of The Lord of the Rings, it's such a great moment to be here, and thank you very much to the Academy. It's been a long journey for us all, and it's just such an incredible high note to have finished it on. It's been an amazing ride.
Hey, I'd like to thank New Line, Bob Shea, Michael Lynn, Michael Desky, and of course the late Carla Fry.
And I'd like to thank the real wizard who led us all through this amazing journey and inspired us with his energy, his vision, and his nerve. And Peter Jackson, thank you very, very much for delivering these to us. And that's all, folks.
Yeah.
From the movie Cold Mountain, please welcome Best Supporting Actress nominee, Renee Zellweger.
Mark Twain once said, "Clothes make the man." Naked people have little or no influence on society. And in the case of tonight's 5 brilliantly creative nominees, clothes also play an integral part in making the film. The nominees for achievement in costume design are 17th century paintings by Johannes Vermeer inspired the costumes designed by Dian von Strahlen for Girl with the Pearl Earring. Western military might and centuries-old Japanese traditions were the basis for the costumes designed by Nyla Dixon for The Last Samurai. For The Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King, nominees Nyla Dixon and Richard Taylor created costumes for the heroes, villains, and armies of Middle-earth. Wendy Stites outfitted 2 19th century navies, the British and the French, in Master and Commander, The Far Side of the World. The glamour of horse racing in the 1930s and 40s was the backdrop for the creations of Judianna Makovsky in Seabiscuit. And the Oscar goes to Nyla Dixon and Richard Taylor for The Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King.
This is the 3rd Academy Award nomination and first win for Nyla Dixon. This is the 3rd Academy Award for Richard Taylor and 5th nomination, including this year's nomination for makeup.
Well, Mr. Peter Jackson and Fran Walsh, you're amazing people. And Barry Osborne, my amazing wardrobe crew, an unbelievable group of people who've stuck with us through thick and thin, 5 long years of filmmaking. And Richard and Weta, my husband Hamish, my assistant Sophia, Liz, Sian, Bob, Caro, Emma, all these amazing people.
From a group of people back in Wellington, New Zealand, the Weta Workshop, Peter, Fran, Barry, everyone at New Line, the amazing cast and crew that supported us through the last 7 years, I thank you so much. Special thanks to Gary Mackay, who helped me put the team together, and the amazing armourers, weapons makers back at the Weta Workshop, complimenting me, Nyla and her amazing team, and Tanya, my partner, the young girl who, at the age of 13, I bought 2 live rats as my first present to her. You're still with me. What a great treat. Onwards and upwards. I love you. So.
If film directors had to wait for the perfect conditions at sea, or the massing of armies of extras, or the appearance of ghost ships, films would never, ever be finished.
Instead, they turn to the special effects magicians who conjure up these perfect visions for them.
The nominees. This feels great, sweetie, I'm sorry. I'm doing it with my wife, I'm just happy. The nominees
Thank you.
tonight for achievement in visual effects are... For The Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King, Jim Rigel, Joe Letteri, Randall William Cook, and Alex Funke. For Master and Commander, The Far Side of the World, Dan Sudik, Stefan Fangmeyer, Nathan McGuinness, and Robert Stromberg. For Pirates of the Caribbean, The Curse of the Black Pearl, John Knoll, Hal Hickel, Charles Gibson, and Terry Frazee.
And the Oscar goes to... Babe, I'm going to let you read it.
Read it, because some of the names are hard. Jim Rigel, Joe Letteri, Randall William Cook, and Alex Funke for Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King.
This is the 3rd Academy Award for Jim Rigel, Randall William Cook, and Alex Funke, and the 2nd win for Joe Letteri. They all took home the Oscar last year in this category for The Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers.
Trilogy of thank yous to the Academy, the amazingly brilliant Peter Jackson, wherever you are out there, Fran Walsh, Barry Osborne, Lauren Ritchie, my VFX crew, Dean Wright, Libby Hazel, Aaron Cohen, all the people in Weta, and Teresa, Sarah, and Jackson, my family. So,
thanks to you for being so generous to us for the last 3 years running. Thanks, Pete, and thanks to my wonderful animation team.
Yeah, thanks, everyone, for the amazing reception we've gotten to the work. Thank you, Eileen Moran, for keeping it all together. Peter and Fran for being such an inspiration. Everyone at Weta Digital for that burst of creative energy. Thank you.
Thank you, Peter, Fran, Barry, Richard, my darling wife, Emmy, and my brilliant Kiwi effects team. Thank you.